We're live. Where's my countdown? All right. All right, and we are live. Wow. That took longer than expected,
Yes.
right?
But we're here.
We are here
now.
finally. We have a big team, big production for this podcast.
Mhm.
What people may see behind the camera is not exactly what it is. I've never seen so many wires before.
Yeah, there's a lot of wires here.
All right, Razim, you look nervous. Please don't be nervous. It's making me nervous. I think it's making everyone in the room here.
This might not even go on air.
Sorry?
Yeah.
This might not even go on air.
This might not even go on
Yeah, this
air.
might not
We
even
don't
air.
even know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're just here.
Yeah.
Episode 0. Episode 0. This is the test. And we are going to confirm the stuff for the podcast while filming a podcast of us confirming the details for the podcast. So, yeah, let's begin.
All right.
You came up with a list of stuff that we should be talking about.
Yeah.
Good job, Tongan. Why
Basically-
didn't you do it?
No, we did it together. We did it together. I did more.
Oh, you did it?
I'm just kidding. I'm just
So
kidding.
that's how it works.
No, I'm just
Amazing
kidding.
teamwork, guys.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
You
I
just
came out
threw
with-
him under the bus, Tongan.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
What's wrong with you, man?
Okay.
Okay.
A lot
So-
of chatter at the back.
This is damn funny to see.
Yeah,
five
I
people
know,
there.
right? 5 people there. It's like they're having their own podcast. What's the situation here? Oh, cool. Well, this is our first time. We don't really know much of what we are doing,
Yeah.
but that's okay. Eventually, we will know.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, and if we don't, then I guess we will not even. We tried.
This
Okay,
2
at
hours
least we
was
tried.
fun.
At least we tried.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, before we get into the topics that you came up with, who are you guys? Maybe the audience should know, who are you guys?
Why not
and
Razim?
why?
Yeah.
Why am I having these two
This is kind of
weirdos?
random.
Okay, so I am Razim. And,
You are Razim. And you're a rapper.
Yeah, I am Razim and I'm a rapper, so-called.
Wow. Okay. How about
True.
what you do in the company?
Oh, I'm a production assistant.
You are a production assistant,
Yeah.
yes?
Content creator.
Content creator. What kind of content do you create?
Mostly for Team Titan.
Mm.
Basically the $1 question.
$1
I
question.
edit those kind of videos
Okay.
and find new content for Team Titan basically.
Okay. How long have you been here?
More than a year.
More than what? A year?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tongan?
I basically do what he does, but I've been here for like 5 months.
But you're different.
Am I,
You are an intern.
yeah. I'm an intern. That's all.
Exactly. So right here we have an intern and
Yes.
someone who worked in Titan for a year.
Yes.
How do you like your time here?
It's the best.
It's the best.
I'm not saying,
Shameless
I'm not
plug.
saying that just because of you.
Okay.
But it's really one of the best time I had in my life.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing to
Wow.
hear. And that's what I like to hear from everyone.
That's what I hope to hear.
Okay, I need a taxi to increase Razim's pay. Okay, and how about you, Tongan?
Oh, it's been a great time. Working is like my first like official real job.
Because you're still schooling, right?
Yeah. I'm still schooling.
Is this your first job too?
No, my second.
What was your first job?
Retail at Toys R Us.
Retail at Toys R
Yeah.
Us. Wow,
But
I
it
never
sucked.
knew
Let's talk
that.
about your experience.
Did you get fired or you just left?
I didn't know I
You
would
got
get
fired.
It seems like you got fired.
The truth.
I got fired because I didn't know that I would be called down for interview here. So basically, I emailed to Titan and
Okay.
somehow I got in and I got shortlisted for it.
So
I
you
came down for it.
applied for Titan while you were working at Toys R Us.
Yeah, because I was eventually going to quit there.
So are you applying for any jobs while you're working for Titan? You know, you're that
Never
kind
know.
of guy, you know? Are you?
No,
Are you,
no.
Razim?
Nah.
Okay, that's great. I trust that you are not applying for another job. If I see you at like NOC or like Wow Banana.
No. NOC sucks, man. No.
Oh, we have gotten the truth.
Oh.
It's been 5
Okay,
minutes
well,
in.
it seems like you are really never going to get a job there. Wow, okay.
Dude, keep your
You know.
options open, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
we need to be open-minded, right? Yeah.
Okay.
It's the truth. Okay, moving on.
You realize that not only are you liked, but they are my very close friends, right?
Razif, next time
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
out.
And
It was a joke. I'm just kidding. I watched their show like every time.
We really do not know what's going on.
I do not know what's going in your mind. I never know what's going on in your mind. Okay, so that's cool. Tongan,
Mhm.
one thing I would like to know, since we're on the topic of
Yeah.
jobs, this is your first job. Why did you apply here?
Shit, I'm not too sure too. No, actually, it's like basically for my school, it has like a different shortlisting, like internship process where
Okay.
usually you get a list of internship companies to choose from. But for
Right.
me, my teacher chooses it for me. So I was like, I don't really want to do that. If I end
Okay,
up
what did
getting-
your teacher choose for you?
No, she didn't choose anything for me.
Okay.
Yet, but I knew that she wouldn't choose something good.
Like what?
I don't know. Like my friends are working for like florists now, like
Oh.
designing websites for florists or like teaching
Uh-huh.
code, which I suck at. So I was like, I should probably do something I want to for the next
Okay.
6 months. And because I stuck at studying, so I figured that this internship experience probably was a good starting off point for like a future job. Like, you know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're just a stepping stone.
No,
for
no,
you.
no, 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 no. Like the first and
The first stepping stone.
no, the first part of my journey of this wonderful journey. Yes, this
Okay.
should-
Why
yeah.
why here?
I think it's just like, to me it just seems like a really fun experience.
So you had a choice to apply for any company
Mhm.
and for your internship, and you decided you go with Titan.
Yeah.
And then you got a job here.
Yeah.
And it was good timing because
Yeah.
Amanda and Sierra recommended you.
Oh yeah. They did.
Yeah.
It was pretty. It was really good to be like recommended by them and have their backing
Cool.
to get this job. Yeah, it was fun.
All right. Cool. Now that everyone knows a little bit more about the two
I
of
think a
you
bit too
and
much.
your opinions, let's move on. What are we supposed to talk about today, Tongan? We're talking about the podcast, right? This whole setup. What are we actually doing here?
We are filming a podcast, and this is the pilot episode of.
It's
a
not
pod-
even the pilot episode.
Yeah, I
the
think this
test
is before whatever.
This is before
Yeah,
the
before
pilot,
pilot.
right? So the pilot, we're going to have a first guest.
Yeah.
It's definitely not going to be the two of you. It's not. It may not even be
Hopefully
me.
not.
It may not even be
Yeah.
me, right? Because we were talking about this last week, and let's say if I have to, I mean, if we really do this, I have to continue it.
Yeah.
I can't stop. And there is a very high chance that I do not have the time for that.
Yeah. of
So
course.
we might have to search for a different host for the first episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the audience can leave some comments to suggest.
Please not Denise or Debbie. We've seen plenty of those in.
You think so? You think you've seen a lot of Denise and Debbie?
No. Like a lot of comments for Denise and Debbie for
Oh.
ADEC.
Oh, for ADEC.
And it is coming.
It is coming.
Please wait.
Okay.
It is coming.
Okay.
We're not spiting.
But we're talking about the podcast
okay.
here.
Yeah. But
Sir,
please,
please focus.
Yes.
We're talking about the podcast here and who would be a good host and a good first guest.
I think we've talked about it also.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
we talked about Dan being a good
Yes.
host.
I think
and-
Dan would make a good host.
and
Right now,
Ridwan-
Dan is the moderator. But I think he'll make a good host.
Yeah, and Ridwan being the first guest because
Uh-huh.
yes, we have a lot of things to talk
We do have a lot of things to
Yeah.
talk about for Ridwan. Oh, his controversies, his there's just a lot of things. You know, he's a
Yeah.
very complex person.
Yeah.
So I think the first guest should be Ridwan, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe the audience can suggest. Maybe Dkosh. I did a poll just now. A
Oh,
lot of
really?
them recommended Dkosh, NOC.
Yeah, but
But what?
I think we should have.
But what? But what? What do you want to
He
say?
just
now,
landed.
Razif?
He just landed
Dkosh sucks
NOC.
too.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to say?
No.
Because he'll be good guess. He'll be good guess. NOC to.
Okay. Yeah. But I think for this podcast, I actually suggested having like a short monologue.
A short monologue
A short monologue.
for the guest, for the host.
no,
right?
for the host. Yeah.
Whoever's gonna be sitting in this position.
Yeah, she have a short monologue.
Like Jimmy
Yeah.
Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon kind of thing,
Yeah,
where they
it's a-
start off the episode by talking to the camera about what?
about just a brief, like a synopsis or summary of what the episode will be about of like
Okay.
the guest.
Right.
So
So like introduce the guest
Yeah, like
before the
introduce.
guest comes in.
yeah, or maybe even like throwing like a few like jokes in there.
Throwing,
it's- I think
throwing
it's-
in a few jokes.
Yeah, just
Just
throw it
throwing
in.
it in.
Just throw it in. Like
Like some of Dan's puns.
yeah. So we can do that, and then your transition.
I'm not too sure I want that, to be honest.
I think a proper introduction. would be nice.
yeah. A proper
Yeah,
introduction.
like that, and
yeah.
then we'll
Or we could just get into the conversation, right?
yeah, sure. This
I don't know. We don't know what we want this
yeah,
to
we
be.
really don't know what's going on.
We don't know what we're doing here.
Are we even
We're
going?
just having a conversation
Yeah.
on what this should be, and hopefully by us broadcasting this conversation, the fans can weigh in on their opinions as well,
Yeah,
and let us
definitely.
know what they want this to be. Because basically, the Team Titan show can be anything, right?
Yeah, honestly.
I hope eventually we have a bigger space. I thought this space was big enough, but heck,
This
man, just looking at all of this
is-
equipment around, we barely have any space to walk. I wanted to bring in my secret lab chair, but after we blocked the path, I'm stuck with this.
There's no way
This
out.
is uncomfortable.
Yeah,
This
and
is so uncomfortable, and I feel like it's going to break any moment.
yeah, and I'm just thinking about the unpacking that we have to do. from-
Unpacking. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, there's a lot of unpacking because this isn't even going to be the final set.
Oh, this is not going to be the final set.
Yeah,
There's a
the-
high chance we will not be doing this in this room. We'll be doing it in the room at the back.
Yeah.
Because it's more yellow, it's more vibrant. We want this to be a fun and cozy
Yeah,
environment, right?
definitely.
Right now, I do not feel very cozy. I feel
my ass feels very stuck.
yeah,
very
it's not
rigid.
exactly the most cozy environment. And we ordered neon lights,
Oh yeah, we talked
light
about
pink,
it. We have
in our group chat,
a
right?
TV show.
The
What's it?
what? The what?
Team Titan
The
show.
Team Titan show. Okay,
Just rolls off the tongue.
it rolls off the
Just
tongue.
rolls off.
It should be the Team Titan show.
Yeah.
Could be for short form the TD show.
Yeah.
But it's the Team Titan show. Don't get that wrong. All right. So we have like a neon light here. What else? We probably need some stuff on the table to block out these wires, right? It doesn't look good on the A
Yeah.
cam.
Yeah, and there's like a wire hanging over me right now. Just
Oh, that's your problem,
Yeah.
sir.
I have to keep doing
Bring
this.
your own wireless headphone next time.
Wait,
Yeah. So these are some of fan drawings.
wait, sorry. I can't hear.
You can't hear.
Ding.
Oh yeah, maybe you shouldn't have fidget with the wire. Look at this guy. Look at this intern.
All right. I'm back.
Alright,
I'm
you're
back. Sorry.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep. Loud and clear.
Let's go back.
Loud and clear, because it's not loud yet. We still have to get additional equipment. I never knew doing a podcast was so expensive and so difficult. But good job, everyone. We managed to get it done in less than a week.
Yeah.
Good job, Echo.
Less than a few days. We were just talking about it on.
We were talking
Friday.
about it on Friday,
Yeah, it was crazy.
and today is
Monday.
Monday. Wow, we are fast. That's how we roll. Stop using your phone.
no. It just keeps getting cut off. Wait, sorry. Let me.
Yeah, we are actually going to IKEA today. IKEA. IKEA. It's actually IKEA, I think.
Isn't it IKEA?
It's IKEA.
I used to call it IKEA.
Yeah, actually, Singaporeans are not wrong. They say it like IKEA. Supposedly, it's IKEA. I don't know.
IKEA.
Whatever sounds good to me.
Tomato, I guess.
But I was saying I don't want a sofa.
Oh yeah, I suggested a sofa.
Yeah, you suggested a sofa last week. I
Yeah.
don't want a sofa
I think secret lab
because of a story, right?
because of a story, and I can tell that story, and it involves our friend here, Dan.
Let's cut to the
Yeah.
Dan
Oh.
cam.
Cut to the
Yeah.
Dan cam. We do not have a Dan cam yet, but we should have a
Hopefully.
we
Yeah, we
should
should.
have a cam on the moderator because this setup looks pretty intense. Anyway, speaking about the sofa, there was one time when back when we were still starting up the dream, the YouTube dream. We had a home office. I rented a home office, an apartment, and it was a very, very cozy apartment. It was like a bachelor pad.
Yeah.
It was a very nice place. We had nice sofas and a setup. Those who watched our videos in the past, they would remember that place. Then, what happened was, it's a very cozy environment for us to do work. So one day, I was out and I needed a video, and I just texted because Dan, Ridwan, Vincent, and I were involved in that setup. That was the initial company, right? Dan, myself, Ridwan, and Vincent. So one day, I was out and I needed a video, or I asked Vincent. I don't really remember exactly what happened, but I was on a conversation with Ridwan and Dan, or Vincent, and I asked, "What is Dan doing?" And one of them told me that Dan fell asleep on the couch. Then I was mad, so I picked up the phone and I said, "Carry out the couch now." And during that moment, they had to wake Dan up, and they carried Dan. Oh, they didn't carry Dan. Sorry, they forced Dan to carry out the couch out of the apartment, and that was the last time we saw the couch. The couch was about $400, but we carried it out. And from then on, we never had a couch. Even after we moved, that was always in my mindset: no couch, no couch. Until we did this campaign with Taobao, and then Taobao sent me a free couch. But before that, I always had the impression that couch or sofas make people lazy. It's too laid back, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
So that was the story. Remember that then? Once.
It was
Yeah,
just once.
because there was only one sofa.
There was only one.
After he carried it out, no more. We didn't replace it.
8 times we done slept on it.
Well, you were there, wrong time, wrong day.
Yeah, but actually, I thought of something else.
Okay.
We have couch, we have like the, it's not really couch, but like the ones in front where,
Yeah.
you know, the one for the A deck. I think we
Yeah.
can have that, but a bit higher because it feels very, very short now. I think we can have something like that.
I think we
than-
can get secret lab chairs.
Yes.
I think secret lab chairs are the way to go. Yeah. We can have a couch for the guests, like
Yeah.
to chill or lay back, or like their friends.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, enough about
Our
sofas.
dreams and
I think, yeah.
aspirations.
I don't think we need to have such a long conversation about sofas.
Mhm.
What is on your list, my friend?
Yes. I have
What's the
15.
purpose of the podcast?
Yes.
I like that. That's a good question. What do you think the purpose is, Razim?
I think the purpose is to talk to guests and like.
Wait,
find out-
Razim, are you plugged in?
Are you plugged in?
What? The-
Mic test. Test.
You are not.
You
plugged in,
are-
sir.
Test.
God damn it.
Test.
Technical difficulties. Okay, we should just
Can you hear me?
upload it as
Yes.
it is.
This is actually
Like, don't
hilarious.
hide anything.
Test. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can't, but go on.
Test.
Yeah, okay. No, I can't hear.
Oh my god.
The beauty of
Test.
a podcast. No, I can't hear.
Now
Test.
I can't hear myself now.
Wait, what was going on?
What is going
Wait,
on?
what?
Nothing is working.
Let's keep rolling.
Someone just came here and like.
I don't need a hit. Oh man, now without the headphones it feels weird.
Yeah, it feels weird.
But I don't know if I prefer it with or without
Actually,
a
it feels more
headphones.
comfortable. Though.
If it I don't know, it feels to me it feels better without headphones. I feel like every time it's on
Yeah.
the headphones, I feel like I can hear my voice, and then I think I become quite monotonous.
Yeah.
Because I can just hear like
You're just
I
like-
know it's very soothing, kind of the ASMR, kind of for that
Like this.
audio
Yes.
experience.
Hello,
but-
hello.
Hello.
Okay, right now I can't hear anything.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
Can your audio hear
I
anything?
can hear myself.
You can hear something? Hi.
I can't hear.
I can't
I
hear
can't hear
anything.
myself.
I'm sorry, I can't hear anything.
I can hear everyone. I can hear everyone.
You can hear everyone?
Should we just keep rolling?
I think we should just keep
Alright,
keep
let's-
whatever.
All right, let's just keep rolling.
I don't need it. You can try. I mean, you can pass the headphones to Echo. Sorry, technical difficulties. Okay, put it onto that can. Sorry, I can talk to the fans. Now should be better. Hello.
Mic test 1 2.
Oh
now
yeah,
I
yeah.
can hear you.
God
All
damn
right.
it, Echo, your.
Alright, we're
Holy
back.
shit, he's good.
You know, it's really funny if like the whole audience can hear everything. they're just watching us be boomers. Not
Wait, sorry, I think I'm
understanding
peeking or something. Yeah, sorry.
Am I? No, right.
anything. Okay, so everyone is.
I think watching podcasts, I think just a rule of thumb. If you laugh, please do not laugh into the microphone. When you laugh, you should do like I always watch people do podcasts, and when they laugh, they like
Oh yeah.
go back in. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
If not, you'll peak. They'll be like ha 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 ha.
I
And the
think you
audience
should
will be like,
ask the audience how many times you laughed into the mic already.
I'm sorry for
Comment.
peaking. I'll purposely turn up the laughter like when I laugh, so it'll be really really loud.
Okay, well, they're still getting it back.
Test.
Yeah, this is actually hilarious. You should really have a cam
Yeah.
just
We need a camera to just
showing
look at that.
the technical
I
difficulties.
don't know.
But yeah,
All good?
Test. Test.
No, I can't hear anyone.
Test.
You can't hear anyone now?
God damn it, we can hear.
Just was okay, Echo.
Is that live?
Live
Okay.
Oh. Mic test.
in 5, 4, 3.
What do you mean the whole time podcast no audio? Aren't
Huh?
you the one listening to the audio?
I'm listening to this audio, not live audio. Oh, I'm gonna show a bit of the what's going on.
Behind the scenes.
LOL. Okay.
Thank God there is no guest here.
Yeah.
I thought this would be really awkward.
Yeah. This would be really embarrassing, guys, if we actually had a guest.
Hello, what? You can. Oh, okay. Why you can or why yes?
So right now, Dan is trying to figure out what's going on.
God
This would be
damn it.
really embarrassing.
God damn it.
It's done? It's good?
All right.
Okay.
Test. Yeah, okay.
All right. Back to the podcast. Right. Now, would be really embarrassing
sorry,
if...
Gaffer.
Oh, I don't know. I don't pick up unknown calls.
All right.
Yeah, that would have been really embarrassing if we had a guest. So, hopefully to the
Thank
next
God.
host or whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about why are we doing this podcast.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
Okay,
I think
why do you think we're doing the podcast?
I don't know why we're doing this, but I think for you, it might have been something that you have wanted to do for a long time. Like,
I don't
right?
know.
It's been like a pipe dream for you. And you
Pipe dream. I
Okay,
wouldn't
maybe
call
not of a
this
pipe dream. Yeah, maybe
I
10
wouldn't
years
call
ago. It
this
was it'd be quite sad if it was a dream.
Yeah, it is
I want to do a
really
podcast.
Pathetic
That
dream.
failed. It's not going very well.
Like my dream is to have like Dan behind the mic struggling with all the wires and Echo trying to like reach and Hakim trying to squeeze through. That's
It's
kind
kind
of
of
sad dream.
Yeah, but
But yeah, I think by doing this podcast, I feel like it's a good way for the audience to know us better. Not in a sense where we do Q&A sometimes, right?
yeah.
So that helps them know us. But I feel like having conversations with our guests, it could be ourselves, it could be celebrities in Singapore, it could be other YouTubers, it could be our friends, it could be our parents, it could be anyone. I feel like through conversations, we get to find out two things. Get to find out stories and also find out the truth, which is
Yeah.
something that I feel like in Singapore, in any country, the media doesn't always do people like us justice. They don't really tell stories the way we experience it, and they don't tell the truth. So everyone, or a lot of, I don't know, influencers, they like to portray themselves in a different light. And I feel like this is a different way that the audience can get to know us. I don't really know what I'm trying to get about here.
No, but I have a
but
question though.
the truth.
Do you have any like experiences where you have been portrayed
Always.
incorrectly?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, right?
Yeah, all the time. Not just
the
me. I mean, Ridwan.
Yeah. Incorrect. I don't think it's. It's
Oh.
incorrect.
Yes, some-
Is it?
They feed on
Yeah,
negativity, right?
Yeah, true.
So
I think it was
negative news always make the headlines.
Mhm.
Whatever, I don't know, celebrities or personalities, they have an argument with their girlfriend, like how Ridwan and Nicole Chu had all that drama on Twitter and stuff. Everyone was talking about it. It got on the news. Ridwan screws up. It gets on the news. Naomi and my breakup, it gets on the news.
Yeah.
But all the other things, when we do charity and stuff, not saying that it needs to get on the news or something, but
Mhm.
the good things that we do or the special things that we do, they will never talk about it.
Yeah, definitely.
But whenever there's a little bit of fuck up,
A
a little bit of screw up, it's on the front page.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening with the Wuhan virus also, because you just see news of it everywhere, and I don't know whether it's being like exploded too much to a point where are we worrying too much also, because like I don't know, I feel like given that it's such
I don't
a
think we're
trending
worrying
topic.
too much, man.
We don't have
I don't
to worry
know.
too much.
In fact, I think that there are more truths to it.
Really.
Yeah, like the
For sure.
villagers, I don't think they reported they haven't been reporting all the small villages kind of cases and stuff.
Yeah,
I feel like there are more cases.
the first outbreak was in December or November,
seriously?
was it? Yeah.
Really?
But they didn't want to release the news to the world,
Yeah.
so they hid it within their country.
Yeah.
I don't know why we are talking about it. But
But interesting.
cut away.
back to why we are doing the podcast. I think it's a good way for us to strike conversations and to find out the truth, which is
Yeah.
very important.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think we can move on to.
Moving on.
We also talked about how long a segment. How long a question should run for, because
Uh-huh.
there are different ways where we can go about
Yeah.
the podcast. We can go. We were
We could
talking
do
about-
it very radio style, right?
Yeah, like 10 minutes. All right,
Yeah.
time's up. We just cut off. Just cut off the audio. And we just back to the question. Back to the questions.
I'm not too sure I want to do
No.
radio style.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
I feel like it's very pure to just have 2 people or even 3 people
Yeah.
just having a conversation.
Definitely.
I just
Yeah.
want whoever's coming in to feel comfortable, whoever's in this seat to be comfortable as well,
Mm-hmm.
to find out more about everything,
Yeah.
to have conversations.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
even if it's just 2 friends, even if it's just me and Ridwan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Yes. I think we can move on to the next topic,
What is the next topic, my
which
friend?
is okay. What is the purpose of this podcast?
Isn't that what we just?
Th-
No,
that-
that's
not-
different. That's
what
different.
that's what we
I
covered.
swear it's not. I had a different.
You had a different.
I was thinking like, okay, shit, it's actually coming back again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Please continue.
Okay, never mind. Let's cut that out. Okay, so we have the next one, which is how do we want the set of the podcast to look? I think we've talked about this.
We've talked
a bit,
about that
Yeah, we
too.
talked about that.
but
Okay, tell me more on how you want the set of the
Alright.
podcast to be.
Neon
we
lights.
talked about this, but yeah, lights. We can have
Yes.
lights.
Exactly.
Like what we can put here. I think we have like the subscribe, the YouTube, the.
I don't think that's important.
subscribe
You know what I
count.
feel that's important? I feel like we need a monitor so that we can refer to.
Oh yeah, so we can like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
Dan, can you put this up?
Yeah, like we were
Ah.
saying last week, because Razim is a big fan of Shiga Shay,
Oh yeah.
but he doesn't even know when was my first video with Shiga Shay.
So do you remember now?
So now obviously he remembers when we talked to him. It was that Chinese New Year
Yep, yep,
video,
the
you know,
Chinese New Year
gong,
video.
si gong, si gong, that thing. And something, ERP, you remember that, right? Yeah. Exactly. So what I'm saying is we need a monitor here so that we can show references to the guests.
Yeah.
So when I say, remember that video? Dan, do you mind showing the video here?
Yeah, that's great.
So we put a monitor here.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you guys think, huh? What do you guys think? Should we do it? I think we should do it.
Yeah, I think we should do it. Yeah, it's
Okay.
a great idea.
Cool.
And this is a question from Razim.
A question from Razim.
Yeah.
For me?
What?
Actually, it's for you.
It's
How
for me.
are we going to handle a bad start to the podcast?
Who cares? Who cares about this? I don't think this is a great start to the podcast.
This is actually a terrible start.
But I don't think it's the worst start. I think
Yeah.
it's very pure. I like that the audience can see that it's not perfect.
Yeah.
It's far from perfect. Whatever we do is far from perfect. You know, when we edit our videos, we try our best to make it look
Mhm.
the most amazing film, whatever that we can come up with. But if everyone can see what goes on from the moment we roll to the moment we cut, it's far from the finished product.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's nice for them to see the unfinished product.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think
To
that's
just see it as it is.
great. Mhm.
Maybe people will appreciate YouTubers more.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
there's,
they won't.
yeah, there's a stigma going around about YouTubers, definitely.
Like what?
I don't know. I wouldn't think that like before I joined,
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that it would require so much work. Like
Oh,
this
because it
basi-
looks easy.
Yeah, it looks really easy. But I feel like that's how everyone that's behind the scenes gets taken for granted at times also.
Yeah.
Well,
You
a
know.
lot of things, not just YouTube, to be fair, a lot
Yeah,
of things
true.
in the world is way more difficult than it seems.
Definitely.
But because YouTubers are such an easy target, they're public figures, they are not people of any government position or anyone where people have a fear to talk about. We're just all out there for people to scrutinize if they want. So it's easy to just have a target on YouTubers and say that, oh, that's so easy. Oh, he just makes videos in his rooms. And
Yeah.
even now, that's what the freaking news reports, that from making videos to in our rooms to this, I don't know what they are thinking. Not everyone starts in their rooms,
Yeah,
you know.
true.
That was like 2006,
But I think that at the same time,
8.
yeah,
Whatever.
2008, I think at the same time stereotypes exist for a reason. But it has definitely evolved. Like
Okay.
you have definitely started from like
A room.
yeah, you have definitely started from a room. So but now people don't see the growth that
Yeah.
how much we are going like
Oh,
more
yeah.
and more towards even like nearly production, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like mid production scale. It's like you have to be there to really see what's
Yeah.
going on. It's crazy.
I mean, I don't mind the stigma, honestly.
Yeah.
It I would expect it. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just trying with and without. I think that maybe with. I'll go with the
Yeah,
headphones.
with, you
I
can-
go with the
You
headphones.
can hear yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a next one, which is what's trending in
What's
Singapore.
trending?
What's
Wuhan
trending?
virus.
Wuhan virus.
Wuhan
Coronavirus.
virus is
trending.
Actually, why are people calling it Wuhan virus? Isn't the correct term coronavirus?
Oh, corona
it
just
originated
corona just
from-
means from animals.
Oh.
Wuhan. Well, the correct term would be the 2019 NCOV.
Oh. Isn't that the mask? I swear.
Dude,
it's
that's
a mask.
N95.
Oh.
N95, bro.
Can we bring out the mask?
We can't cut that out.
Never mind. That's what's so genuine about a podcast. Oh, but I also seeing like a lot of things on Twitter where people are saying like, oh, it's just the start of 2020 and so much shit has been happening.
Well, tell us what shit has
For
happened.
example, to start the year.
To start the year.
What happened to start the year?
To start
World War
the
III.
year.
World War
started-
III, yeah, World War III started to
Uh-huh.
start the year, and then after that, what was it?
It was
Yeah.
the Australia wildlife
Yeah, the
fire.
bushfires.
And we even had a special police case for
Oh,
ourselves
yeah.
when we were on our holiday,
Oh yes.
which we will leave for another time.
Can we bring
A
it up?
story
Can we
for
pull it
another
up?
time?
Can we pull up
bring
the
up the
police
story?
case? I think that's a great thing to talk about. Like once Ridan sits down, so let's talk about the police case.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
What else?
That's yeah, Kobe Bryant.
Oh,
That's
how sad.
it was honestly so crazy. To just
The
see.
the Trump Iran.
Yeah, Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trump Iran.
Yeah, World
World
War III.
World War III, and then coronavirus. And
No, it's like the Trump Iran. Then the plane
Yeah,
the plane that was
Oh,
not
yeah.
related to Trump Iran.
oh
It
yeah,
just
the
happened.
plane got shot.
Jeez, it's been a long
It's
year,
been
man. 2020
a long
has-
year.
2020 has been a long year so far.
Yeah.
We still have like 11 of those
Yeah.
to go.
Uh,
Hopefully it gets better, right?
hopefully.
It can only go up.
Yeah, it can only go
Right?
up.
I don't know about that, man.
I hope so.
You know, I was just watching the news, and this scientist said that they did this research on the Lancet, where they used a model to predict which on how the virus would grow,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems like the virus will reach its max in April or May,
Mm-hmm.
and that means that the whole of China will be infected. Many other countries will be infected.
Wow.
That sounds scary, man.
Yeah, that's terrifying. I don't think like
That's terrifying.
yeah,
right?
that's honestly terrifying to think about. But
And so do you still think that the panic is unnecessary?
I think it
it's
is.
I think it's
Think it's necessary.
normal. Especially in Singapore,
Yeah.
where people are so
Kiasu.
you know, kiasu would be the term. It basically means
But
scared to lose,
Yeah.
kiasi, scared to die. Yeah.
Yeah.
honestly, I feel like to me, I'm downplaying it a bit because actually,
It makes you feel better.
yeah, it makes you feel better. But at the same time,
You don't need that anxiety,
Yeah.
to be honest.
and also I heard Dave Chappelle say this in one of his stand-ups where it's like for our generation, if there's so much shit going on, there's too much shit going on that why care about everything when you can just care about nothing?
Yeah, it takes too much.
Yeah, just too much
my
things going on
brain
already.
to
Like
care.
honestly, last time where it's like let's say it's like the 1960s,
Uh-huh.
like you don't get so much news. You don't.
You will only get
yeah.
the news in the
Yeah.
morning. So whatever happens throughout the day, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, but now it's like everything happens like just, oh, there's coronavirus, suddenly there's World War III, someone dies, and it's just like why care about so many like it's just
Yeah.
let's just care about nothing. But
Care about nothing.
I mean not care about nothing. That's a bit
Care
too harsh.
care more about your work.
Yeah, just care about my work. Let's just think about more video ideas.
Yeah, think about more
Yeah.
video ideas.
more video ideas.
More video ideas.
How about you? Think about your rap career.
Speaking about rap career.
Speaking about rap career, there's no
I think it
way
just got
that
ended.
there is no way that we are going through this podcast without you giving a rap.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
man.
And this
This is the part where he shits his pants.
yeah, and speaking about rap career as well, I think Mel, one of our
Yes.
employee, a lot of the people working
Now
at
let's
Titan.
give everyone some context first.
Yeah, that's why. Oh my god, this would be a great time to pull out the rap.
This would be a great
Should we-
time to pull out the rap, but
Can I just play it
you
through my
can pull
phone?
it up on
Yeah,
your phone.
Put it out.
Okay, let's just
Put
play
it
it on my
I
phone.
haven't talked about this with you, so I'd love to know how you feel. But before that, everyone needs to know that you are a rapper, or you proclaim yourself to be a rapper.
Proclaim.
I think the
Yes.
proclamation one
Proclaim.
sounds better.
Proclaim.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And why? Tell us about it. How did you start? How did this whole thing happen?
So it started off with me putting out a diss track on
diss
my
track.
friend,
Okay.
so-called friend. So we had some arguments and this and that. Then I was like not happy with him. So I hit up. I managed to find a music producer.
Really?
Yeah,
You
at my Toys R Us workplace.
you
Wow.
had an argument with a friend.
I mean,
So you had an argument with your friend, and instead of solving it
No,
as
we
a normal 19-year-old, you got your friend from Toys R Us
hold up,
to produce a diss track
Hold
for
up.
you.
Just how every rap career starts. Just,
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
the,
yeah,
just the classic
Are you
story, am I
serious?
right?
No.
What
hold
kind
on,
of feud was this?
Oh, it's like
Damn.
he's like too biased towards me.
Biased
biased
towards
towards you.
It
Isn't
was
that
like
a
a
good
3
thing?
months like because we were
So
doing.
he wasn't a nice person to you.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was being
Oh.
an asshole.
So he was an asshole to you,
Strong
and
words.
And like
instead of confronting him,
I-
you decided the best thing to do would be to make a diss track.
God damn. I think it just sums
No
up
lah.
our generation so well.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. But how did it go?
uh,
So from there, you realized that that's your passion.
no, my music producer said that maybe you should try rapping and you could start somewhere from nothing. So I decided to give it a shot.
Okay. So until now, how many tracks have you done?
Including this track 3 only.
Okay.
Okay.
Not-
Can we
not-
talk
not
about
that
like
much.
the economics that
Of
goes behind?
Yeah.
I want to know how much it takes to like produce a diss
Yeah.
track. It seems so easy, right? Just
It does
No.
seem so easy because on Fridays, whenever we lighten the mood of
Oh, yeah.
the company, right?
Mhm.
We end the day with a rap from our
Notorious.
notorious Razim, which is your name, your
Yeah.
stage name.
Yeah.
And it does put everyone in a great mood. It's a brilliant way to end the week. And I really enjoy it. So it does seem so easy because all I have to say is, hey Razim, this Friday,
Yeah.
don't forget to rap, and then he comes out with a rap.
Yeah, it just
He
for
looks
you.
at his phone, but he still comes out with a rap. So it does seem easy. Is it easy?
Not really. You need to find a beat and
You need to find a
you need to write out the lyrics.
You need to write out
So
the
it's not
lyrics,
as easy.
Feel the music.
feel the beat. Do you have like okay
Yeah.
wait, I just want to ask, do you have like a list that like your producer gives you and you're like, oh I want this beat, I want this beat, or does it just give you one and you have to stick to that?
He give me like a few and I have to choose from them. Like which do I like the most and compare it to my lyrics and I have to like make sure it fits.
Well,
before
you've
I
gotten
hit the
better.
studios.
You've gotten much better
Yeah.
from the first time.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously,
I have to, right?
Obviously, goddamn.
I have to be better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
And I would like to take credit for your improvement because I feel like it's because of me. I gave you that courage. I put you in that position to force you to grow. So if you ever make it as a rapper, I need some royalties, man.
Yeah, sure. If
But
I
yeah. Sorry, you were
ever,
saying?
if I ever like make it, I'll invite you.
Invite you
Invite
to
me where? To the Grammys?
Oh, if I'm like make it big and like
Okay.
if I ever perform somewhere, I'll let you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can you drop a track right
No,
now?
right
should
now,
we still
nah.
play the-
we should, but like I said, we are not going to finish this podcast unless you give us a rap.
Oh my god, I'm not a
Track
freestyle
three,
rapper,
and-
man.
okay.
You are a freestyle rapper.
No,
Okay, so
So yes,
we have a new girl in the office. Her name is Melissa, and she actually two Fridays ago, we had one of the Razim performance. It was one of the best.
Mm.
The Chinese New Year.
Chinese
rap.
New Year.
And then she came out, spit out a verse,
just one.
and invited you for dinner. Right?
Yeah, she did.
Right?
Yeah.
To go out with her.
Yeah.
And your response was, I don't know.
it's not a yes or no, but I don't know.
The fact that it's not a yes is questionable.
Oh my
How arrogant of you.
The audacity.
The audacity to reject a girl in front of the whole company.
At least we check her in like private. Like,
No, but
I didn't reject her
what was
really, right?
what was the thought process like? She basically just asked for dinner and you didn't want to. What's up with that?
Actually,
I mean, it's not wrong. It's not wrong if you don't know. But
I mean-
I just want to know, like, because you seem like a very, I mean, maybe not a very, but you seem like a single guy who could use some female,
maybe.
who could use some female company.
Just a wild guess, but you
Yeah.
might be single.
Yeah. So, what's the rationale behind rejecting her?
She
Type or
no. Don't put me on the spot.
the truth
Oh my god.
is what we
Okay. So basically, like, I don't like it when people say like out in the open.
Oh, so you're more of a private guy.
Yeah, yeah.
So you would have preferred if she
DM me.
Razim, how backwards are you going?
state of this generation.
You know, she
You would rather her DM.
you know, after that she actually DM me.
Oh, she
Oh.
DM'd
And
you
she,
again?
and she said she would do a diss track on me.
Oh, that's
Because she's hurt.
she's warning you.
Because she's hurt.
But I did.
You
say,
embarrassed her.
but I did apologize lah.
Oh, you apologize.
You
That's
apologize.
nice.
That's nice.
I
You cleared the air.
I cleared the
Did
air
you,
and
So
did
are you
you
guys going
finally
on-
agree
yeah.
to go on a date with her?
Oh,
Oh.
no, wait, clear this air.
oh clear
Not,
Clear
not, not, a
this
date,
air.
not a date, not
What?
a date, but a dinner.
Isn't that a
Or
date?
That is a
like
date.
You're,
dinner.
you're in
Yeah.
denial, man.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
date.
So you agreed to go out with her?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
This
So
is
that-
the truth that we are
Alright,
seeking.
Yes, exactly the truth. Now that answers the question. What is the purpose of this
Yeah.
podcast?
Is
This
to
is
seek the
purpose.
goddamn
To
truth.
seek the
Yeah.
truth. All right, nothing else but the truth. We just want to know.
Yeah.
The power to know is a very special power. And you know what? I realized that I can hear better if I connect my
Oh.
wire better. Oh my god! The whole time I've been listening to my headphones without connecting the wire.
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
No, who put it like this?
We still have audio, right? Yeah. Okay, thank God.
We still have
It's
audio, right?
like the world just opened up itself to me. What? It was just loose.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Jesus.
That was what we had.
Can you guys do some testing next time? Ugh. Wow.
Thank God.
Okay, this
this
is so much better. Wow.
Yeah, so
oh
much
my
better.
God. We need to re-record this now. Jeez.
I think it, yeah.
I feel like I just like took out two
yeah,
really
just
earwax.
ear wax. All right, back to the topic. What were we talking about?
We were talking about
Mr. Razim.
Yeah.
this track.
So we need to show the diss track.
We
Yeah, show it up.
For the audio listeners, you might want this only actually this is just the video listeners, but
Here, give it to me.
thanks to Nia.
We need the audio. This is audio.
Yeah, I think just put it to the mic.
It's back.
Okay, you back.
Okay, whatever.
20, but okay.
So then you gotta come forward a bit. Alright, so okay, stop it. So clearly you hurt a girl. You made her very upset.
So upset to the point where she dropped a diss track.
She
I mean, technically,
She
I
dropped
asked for it.
You asked
you
for
did not ask for
No,
this
I
track.
did ask for it.
Well,
And okay, fine. You okay, fine. Sure. She says it's gonna do it anyways.
okay.
So
So
I think the big question is that are you going to drop your
Uh,
own diss track?
I have to, right?
Wow.
I have to.
We should have it live on the podcast.
yeah.
What?
God damn. That would be
Can you give us a little taste of?
Sure.
All right. You see,
I have
that's
it-
what we are looking for.
I have it written down.
You have it written down. Great.
Wow. Wait, how long has it been?
43 minutes.
43
Holy
minutes.
shit, that's fast.
That's fast. Yeah.
That's really fast.
Another 15 minutes to go and like,
Another 15 minutes.
Oh, does it
I
cap
could do
out?
this all day
Does it cap out at 1 hour?
no, it doesn't.
Oh, we can just keep going.
because we hacked the cameras.
Oh, nice.
But we have 3, so one of it should have stopped.
All good.
All good. All right.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Actually,
Do you need a beat?
I didn't write anything much, but I did write like a few.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a few.
Do you need
Spit
a
a
beat?
verse. We don't need a beat.
What?
Acapella?
Okay,
I like it a
fine.
cappella,
Oh, okay.
so we can monetize this.
What?
All right.
Let's do this. Okay.
Let's go. Is the cam on, Razim? All right.
Wow, the spotlight was on me.
The spotlight is on you. You are the guest. That's how it works.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, man, there's no one.
Wow.
I'm like very nervous for this.
Don't be nervous. Don't be
This
nervous.
is like 8 Mile. It's like,
Yeah.
like Eminem.
Okay, nothing much.
Nothing much. Nothing much. Just
much.
go for
Pressure,
it,
no
man.
pressure. It's not even live.
Just go for it.
Okay, Melissa, I'm so sorry you're angry. You said that I should be looking at the lost and found, but bitch, I am the lost and found. So listen here at Taco Mel's. Yeah, that's all I've written so far. So that's all I've written so far.
So she said that you are a lost and found.
My talent should be. She said what?
I don't know, man.
She
It's your
said that
diss track.
she said that you should be your talent is in the lost and
Yeah,
found.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
So you are the lost and
so your response is
I am the lost and found.
you are the lost and found.
I'd just like to know what was
That's
going
cool.
through.
That's kind of cool, I guess. That's kind of cool. He is the lost and found.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
maybe he lost himself and
Yeah,
he
I
found
guess-
himself.
Yeah, yeah,
Bars
yeah,
don't really
something
have to
like
make
that.
sense.
Yeah. You need help with some
Nah, I had
words
help
that
already.
rhyme.
No, it's okay.
Wait, so what rhymes with oranges?
What?
What rhymes with oranges?
I don't know, man. You gotta ask Eminem, right?
Yeah. Alright. It's like a myth that
Yeah, yeah. You
nothing
can't rhyme
rhymes
anything with
oranges.
orange.
What about oranges?
Oranges.
The oranges.
It's very hard to think of from the
On the spot.
yeah, on the spot. What rhymes with oranges?
Isn't oranges?
Oranges.
Hey Trev, I thought we were going to IKEA. Yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah, we're going. After we wrap this up.
The tear is gonna be like. The tear is gonna be.
Sorry?
The tear on.
The tear down?
Oh yeah. the ten.
Yeah, we'll probably tear down tomorrow or something. Just lock the door, alright? We
Alright.
can just lock the door. Okay.
Let's try and just breeze through because we still have 3 remaining topics. If-
Okay, yeah. Enough about the rap.
Yeah, yeah.
We
That's
still
too
have
much.
3 more topics. Let's
so
go.
the next one is your experience with celebrities. Do you have any?
My experience with
I think we talked about some.
Yeah,
I
we
don't know
talked
whether
about
you
it
wanna
last
go
Friday,
about
right?
it.
A week ago during shoot.
Yeah,
Okay, celebrities. Wow. You know, if I say shit, clearly,
This is the truth,
I'm
right?
not gonna be
This is
called
the
again.
truth.
But hey, this is the truth.
The truth, right?
Okay. I think my experience with Kevin Hart, especially, was one of the best. I think Kevin Hart was such an amazing person, and I don't want to make it. Oh,
Oh,
No, that's
sorry.
big.
I don't want to
okay.
make it sound like I always hang out with celebrities and that kind of stuff because I don't. Basically, what happens is they have a movie junket. Basically, they release a movie, for example, Jumanji, and Sony invites a bunch of press, YouTubers, influencers. Nowadays, they do more influencers because, that's where you get the
Yeah.
views. That's where you get the relevant people,
Yeah.
right? And that's where you get the content out. They do all the
Yeah.
cool stuff on YouTube. So aside from press, they also need to do some of the influencers and YouTubers. So they got me to Hawaii, and I interviewed The Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, I didn't interview Karen Gillan, and Nick Jonas.
Oh.
And The Rock has been my idol since young.
From like wrestling or
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like I'm that 9-year-old kid that like
Watches
looks
wrestling.
at myself in the mirror and like topless and like how can I get a body like The Rock? That was me when I was 9.
yeah.
Yeah, but basically when I was there, The Rock was great. Everything was great, but
Mm.
Kevin Hart really made an impression on me because he was just really nice. And the next day after we did the interview,
Yeah.
we had breakfast and stuff, and I was eating with Debbie. Kevin Hart walked in for breakfast because we were staying in the same hotel, and I really wanted to go up to Kevin Hart and say hi, get a photo, but I felt like that's intrusion because I myself know how it feels. Like
Yeah.
especially in the morning, I don't want to be disturbed, or I don't want anybody
Yeah.
to even.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk to her anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, usually like my breakfast with Debbie is quite silent. So when I saw Kevin Hart there, I didn't really say anything, but he was the one who waved to me.
Wow.
Yeah, and when he did that, I just felt like my heart melted. Like, oh, he remembers me. It's probably not like that big of a deal to him, but yeah, it felt nice.
Mm-hmm.
It felt
Yeah.
nice that Kevin Hart knew I exist. Yeah.
That's nice.
That's like you waving to your fans.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I know how it feels.
Yeah.
That's why I will always try my best to
Make it a point to like
make it a good experience
Mm.
for the fan if they meet me, even if I'm in a bad mood.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
it's not possible all the time.
Yeah, I think people often forget that.
Everyone's human.
Yeah, everyone's human.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, we're still human.
And you know what
Yeah.
they say? They say, don't meet your idols.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you'll be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's true. I think it's true.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah. I mean, if a fan met me, I'm not who I am on camera or in
Yeah.
my skits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more reserved, quiet. Anyone who knows me would say exact.
Yeah.
Like, literally, no one would disagree with that.
Mhm.
If someone disagreed with that, then they do not know me at all. But
Mhm.
yeah, I don't like talking. I don't like really mingling. So yeah. Anyway, back to celebrities.
Mhm.
Kevin Hart.
Any?
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh.
Amazing person. Amazing interview we had with him. I did it with
Mhm.
D Kosh. So we had a lot of fun. He was very sporting, and I really enjoyed him. And just watching all his interviews, I really love his personality. And he's just such a fun guy.
Mhm.
We did other stuff with him. He was just really fun, really nice, and I wouldn't expect someone so handsome to also be so funny and charismatic and so just bubbly. So I really like Chris Hemsworth.
How about Tom Holland?
Tom Holland was nice.
That's all.
Tom Holland, the first time I met Tom Holland was when we were doing the Spider-Man
Yeah.
at MBS.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
Let's just keep it like
we
that.
did no. We did it with Tom Holland and Jacob Batalon. And
Oh, it was the net, right?
yeah, he's
Ned,
Ned in
yeah,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
And Jacob really, I think Jacob carried that that
Mhm.
video.
Uh,
He was so fun. And well, Tom Holland owes me $2. Because
Yeah,
if you watch
he
the video
picked it up.
clearly, right,
He picked
the
it up.
$2 dropped from my pocket, and then he picked it up, and then he put it in his
Oh,
pocket.
really?
Yeah. So Tom Holland does owe me $2. You know, if we ever meet again, which we did. I forgot to bring it up, but maybe the next time we meet, I'll get back my $2.
all right.
All right. Other celebrities that I've met, I really was starstruck when I met David Beckham. David Beckham.
Football legend.
Beautiful man. What a beautiful man. Like,
Wow.
Just stunned.
yeah, I was stunned. I didn't know what to say. He was, because he was
Wait, how do
promoting
you?
his
yeah,
whiskey.
how-
promoting his whiskey.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that was not a movie. The rest were true movies. David Beckham was promoting his whiskey, something High Club or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it until now. But basically, he walked past me. I was just like starstruck. Like, we shook hands, and he said, he looked at me and he said, "I had hair like you." I was just like,
Wow, he has hair like me. We have hair.
yeah. We have something in common.
I can't believe we both have hair.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, David Beckham, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have not met much celebrities aside from that. Like, we just, I don't know. Have you?
I think you're like the closest thing to a celebrity.
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of people here would say also.
Yeah.
You're like the closest, yeah. Like, you will be the closest thing to a celebrity that we'll meet as well.
Yeah, yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But I feel like in the office I'm more of a boss
Yeah,
than a YouTuber,
Yeah, definitely.
right?
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a different experience for you guys as well. But have you met any like real celebrities? Not saying I'm not real. no, but
Thanks,
seriously,
celebrity, no.
seriously.
I don't.
MediaCorp.
Media call.
Media call, what?
You don't even feel like celebrities.
Yeah,
because they're
low,
like,
low.
It's just like the generation is just so like wide. It's like
Yeah.
I don't even recognize,
I mean, still for people my age, right?
yeah.
I would still consider them as celebrities because I've watched them as I
Yeah,
grew up.
Definitely.
But you guys are 6 years younger than me.
yeah.
Mm.
So, what did you guys watch during your
What did you
youth?
watch.
Wow.
What did you watch? Like, what did you grow up with?
I'm not too sure. I mostly watch like American things, like more American sitcoms and like TV shows.
I was watching cartoons.
Yeah,
Cartoons.
So Yeah.
And
I watch cartoons too.
When YouTube was like a thing, I started watching YouTube too.
Yeah, but
I wasn't really a like watch this kind of like movie or
Right.
Mhm.
So
like
what did you watch on
celebrity
YouTube?
thing.
Ryan Higa.
Oh, yeah, Ryan
back
Higa.
in
Oh,
the
yeah,
days,
nice.
back in the
Never
days, the not Ryan Higa and Higa TV.
Yeah, but personally, I think Ryan Higa just feels so genuine.
Yeah.
You feel like you're like his friend when you watch his
Mm.
videos, and he just feels like such a genuine guy. Have you met him before?
Yeah, he was very quiet. like
So
me.
he's basically like you.
A you but different.
Oh yeah, I remember he came to Singapore once, like a few
Yeah.
years ago, right?
YouTube
yeah.
Fan Fest.
Oh yes.
That
I
was
remember
so
that
long
video.
when we had
Oh my
YouTube
God.
Fan
Right?
Fest.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fan Fest.
They don't care about us anymore.
you miss the good old days, like the good old days.
What is the
I don't
good
know,
old
like
days?
2015.
Like
2015, the good old
2016
days. Would you consider those the good old days? Like 2015, 2016?
the
even
golden years of
2017?
YouTube.
As a viewer, yes.
Mm.
As a viewer, yes.
Yeah.
I would say as a viewer, I loved Wong Fu,
Mhm.
Ryan Higa.
Yeah.
Who else did I watch?
Smosh?
David
You
Choi was
watched
still
Smosh?
making music videos.
PewDiePie.
PewDiePie always.
Always.
Ray William Johnson.
Ray William Johnson.
Yes.
But that was like before.
that was
I would say
really
that's
before.
before the
Yeah.
golden
Mm.
days. I
That's
don't
like
know.
a silver age.
To me, my favorite times was when Wong Fu was doing Wong Fu weekends.
Mm.
Now that inspired me. I always looked at those videos and I'm like, this is their job. They are having fun. They love what they're doing, and they are just a group of friends having so much fun. I
Mhm.
totally want that when I grow up. So there was this episode. I can remember exactly what happened in Wong Fu's weekend episode that made me want to be a YouTuber.
Wow.
David Choi was there.
Mhm.
David
David Choi.
and Ryan Higa. They
Uh-huh.
were opening Nerf guns and they were just shooting each other in the office. And Wong Fu had this office where Ted, Wes, and Phil all had their own tables.
Mhm.
So I was so inspired by that. I
Oh,
was
were you
like,
inspired in like by their office to get an office like this also? Do you think that this office looks like
Something
inspiration?
that office had 3 tables.
Oh,
my friend.
really?
Oh.
Oh, but last time your house was.
I rented a house. It's
Yeah.
different
Oh.
because Singapore is housing is just so
Is it
expensive.
HDB or condo?
Offices are expensive. I started renting a house because I knew that there's no way I'm going to wake up and go to an office every day with just me. Now that we have like 20, 30 people
Yeah.
in the office, there's no way I can
Not do it.
I cannot do that. There's
Yeah.
no way everyone is going to my house, right? But back then, I felt like the best place was a home environment.
Yeah.
And this is something I told Dan also. I told Ridwan and Vincent. We can rent an office. We can rent a house. But what do we want to make our
Accomplish.
videos look like?
Mm-hmm.
During those times, I mean, we were still at that age where we do not relate to office people. We relate to people in school, at home. So by having a home, our videos look more homely and it's
Yeah.
more relatable to the audience.
Yeah.
Whereas if you shoot in an office, something in the back of the audience head will believe that this is not at home. This is a bit
Mhm.
hard to relate. You try to relate through your content, but you also have to relate through your visuals. So that's what I wanted to achieve by
Yeah.
having a house. And there's no way I could achieve what Wong Fu did because it's just so expensive in Singapore. It's crazy.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
But have you actually like looked through back and ever like thought about buying the house back?
Yeah. That's a great question. I still look through it. I still see the listing on Property Guru.
Wait.
I still tell myself, it's not that much. Just- but I don't know, it's something that you don't need. It's something that you don't know. Maybe now we do. Maybe now we
maybe
just,
now
we
we do.
just get the house
Oh.
and do the freaking podcast over there.
That'd
Yeah.
be great. Yeah, that would be great. That's a
Right?
great idea.
Yeah.
The guest walks out of the bedroom.
We just film it
That's
in the
not what I
bedroom.
meant. That's not what I meant. I mean, like, to introduce them instead of walking through the there's no
front
way-
door.
Okay.
Right,
I
yeah.
think we have to cut that part out. Nah, I think that's just what makes it so genuine. We have fuck ups like this. We can't cut it out also.
They can or cannot walk out of the bedroom. They walk through the door basically,
Yeah.
and we introduce them basically through a door. I don't know what. It's
Yeah.
a toilet or what? No, I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna stop this. But we could get that place and do the podcast, or
Oh yeah.
what Trev and I actually wanted to do. Me, Trev, and Leonard, we wanted to do a podcast, but not like this, but more of like a show format
Yeah.
and do it at a jacuzzi.
Was it? Are you inspired by Kevin Hart as a show like that? Right.
No, I was not inspired by Kevin Hart.
Still.
I was not inspired by anyone.
Oh.
We were just looking at a place where can we have a reality show? Can we have a Team Titan house?
Mm-hmm.
And we found that place because I love water.
Yeah.
That place facing the sea had a jacuzzi facing the sea, and we thought, how great would it be if we did a podcast in the jacuzzi?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, not like
No.
it's like inappropriate, but like maybe sitting in front of the jacuzzi, maybe having our dipping our legs
Oh yeah.
in. That would be sort of nice. That would be different.
Yeah, but now thinking about it.
And then we can push people down the jacuzzi. That would be fun.
Yeah, but now thinking about it, it might be a bit hard to set up though.
Yeah.
Like looking at this, and then we're thinking about.
Oh, come on, we can make anything work.
Yeah, true.
We can make anything work. We did this in what?
Quite a while. I
A
think
day?
it's in a day, like the setup. Yeah.
No, I mean we planned this.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah.
planned
we
this
planned
on
this in a
Friday.
day.
Saturday and Sunday we were not in office. Here we are on Monday. Everything's ready
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah, true.
Technically,
Yeah.
this can be the first episode, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'll be hilarious. if
I
we
think
just-
Yeah,
it'll be
you
hilarious.
just
I'm going to upload it.
Yeah.
And when NOC asked me about you,
Is it? Oh, it's just a joke. Chill.
now it's a joke,
Okay, I
huh?
think
Now
we
it's a
should look at
joke.
the camera and give a disclaimer.
Say it to Sylvia right here.
I'd like to apologize. what I said before didn't.
Bro, I think you're taking it so seriously.
I didn't mean what I said
Okay,
before.
Relax. I feel like you're very nervous. It's just
No,
a
no,
joke.
no.
Okay, chill.
But do they take it as a joke?
Okay, I think we
I
can
don't
move on. I think we can finish up the questions.
You
There's
want to
just two
finish up
more.
the podcast?
Yeah, I think
Let's do
Two
it.
more?
just two more questions.
I feel like we can
Actually,
go. I
technically
can do
one
this
more.
for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Let's say if I have a, I don't know, like D.
Yeah.
The last time I had a heart-to-heart talk with him was when we went to Bali, because we stayed at the hotel for the junket.
You're the
And
Tom
at-
Holland one, right?
Yeah, and at night we just chilled. We had long conversations, and it
Yeah.
was so nice. Like, I don't think I ever had such long conversations with Dkosh, because whenever I hang out with D, right, it's usually with Ryan and Sylvia. Or it's for supper. We are eating. We do have conversations. We have good conversations, but we never had like very close conversations. And I
Yeah.
felt like in Bali we could really connect as friends, and I felt that D is someone that I would love to travel with. It's just he's not what you always see
On camera.
on camera, because he looks so intimidating and so fierce, but I feel like as a person he's like a teddy bear. He's really
Really?
Nice.
nice.
Debatable,
I mean,
I guess.
nice is
Nice.
anyone can be nice, right?
Yeah.
But he's really genuine,
Mm-hmm.
really genuine, and one of the most genuine people I've ever met.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah. So I would love to have D
Mm.
on the show.
Yeah, sure.
Just talking to him. I could do it for 3 hours. I could do it for 4
For
hours.
3 hours.
I think for like, I know Joe Rogan has like maybe for special guests. He,
Yeah.
Like for example, he had Elon Musk and he did a live stream. I think people will watch. If you
Alive,
and Dish
yes.
and if you and D did it, I think people
Talk
a live
about-
stream.
People will love it.
Like a
All the
live-
shade,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
drama.
yeah, it
Yes.
just feels so genuine also when you have a live stream.
Even if
you know
as
that
a
nothing's
viewer,
gonna get cut.
I will watch it 100%.
Yeah.
You watch
Stay through it.
everything, right?
Yeah,
No, not technically everything.
that's what you say.
Yeah.
About
Not
You know,
technically everything.
This
Oh,
guy, you know what I
this
heard
guy.
is that this guy thinks he knows me better than I know
No,
myself.
no.
So what I heard,
From who?
rumors around the office is you want to do like a who knows me better, you or Debbie.
wow.
Oh,
Ah.
Really?
And you think you will know me better than Debbie?
That'll be fun to watch.
That is, that is
Oh my God.
preposterous. It is just arrogant, my friend.
Put my chop on the line.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we can just wrap things up. I have one more thing that I would like to talk about, which is Tongan's.
I think you are great. I think you are so great, Tongan. Like, I feel like I could actually do this podcast with just you, just sitting there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. My
I think like you're.
I mean, I'm
I get it. I get it. You know, I get that you are just there.
I'm just that voice that comes out.
Yeah, like I love the things that you're saying, and I feel like you. It's like you are my. If I was the right brain, you are like the left brain.
What?
Yeah, I think that's nice. That's
I feel no.
the supporting brain.
The support.
Yeah.
And people, we need synergies like that. I'm sorry, I don't feel like, you're neither of my brains.
It's okay.
It's okay. You don't have to be
Yeah.
a brain.
Yeah.
But
You're
what,
a
what I'm
song
saying is
that
that
plays.
that kind of synergy. You know,
Yeah.
it's like when we're on shoots. The way me, Dan, and Hakim,
Yeah.
we can really connect now. It's sort of like telepathy. Obviously, there will be times where we question each other, like why we need to shoot that, or why are you standing there? You should be standing there, or no, you shouldn't be doing this. But
Yeah.
aside from that, which is very normal for people who like shoot a whole episode on a day and in such a rush, right? I think we have really good synergy. Like there are
Yeah,
things that
definitely.
we understand that we don't even need to say, and that comes with working with someone for so long. But I haven't worked with you for that long. That's why I am surprised.
Yeah. I don't know. I
Pleasantly
just have a lot of
surprised.
questions, so I think it just works well. As well. It just works.
True.
Okay,
Yeah, I
I
just
should
have
take
a lot
What
of
about you?
tips.
You should take tips, right? You should
Take
ask more
tip.
questions.
Ask more questions.
I mean, for me,
Rap.
I feel like, I just have to be more proactive.
Yeah.
As life goes on, you have to be more and more
Exactly.
proactive.
Take
proactive.
charge. Take
Yeah.
charge of what you want.
I know that there's always going to be that thought in your brain, like, what if they think that I'm doing too much? Like, this
Who
guy
cares?
is doing,
Yeah.
Whatever-
At
whatever.
one point
I
you
do
have to
have
think
that
like, who
thought.
cares?
What is this?
I don't know.
And that's not the kind of culture that we have here.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. That's what I really like about this environment. That
Yeah.
there is never one idea where I like. There's never a time where I think, oh, I maybe
Did too much.
they think that I'm doing too much.
No.
Because everyone does so much anyway. So who cares?
Yeah.
Everyone does so much.
Yes.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. So
The time. Sorry. Are you scared? Are you scared? Don't be scared, okay?
yeah, but,
No, the time where I think that you really have to take a back pedal is when maybe you're in your 30s. When you're slightly.
Everyone
Then
just goes
getting
silent.
excited. He's like, one more year to my rest. No,
Yeah.
but really, when you're getting married, when you have a baby, I think that's when you can not put your 100% before your career. But as someone who has a wife, a baby, married, I would tell you that if I didn't try as hard, or if I didn't do as much as I could before this, right now I would be full of regret.
yeah, definitely.
In this position now, I can say, okay, I'm glad I did everything that I wanted to do. I took every possible risk because now maybe it's not the time to take risks.
Yeah.
I say that, and then the next thing you know,
We're doing
I'm
a podcast.
podcasting crazy. I'm doing a podcast.
No, but
I'm getting a house at Sentosa by the sea.
yeah, but I feel like that is like your position is just such a great position to be in.
Yeah,
But
it is.
because I feel like a lot of people end up being like, oh, and now that I have kids, now I have a wife, now I have a family, I have to push even harder, and like I can't take a backseat because like now I have people who really rely on me.
Well, I do think,
Yeah, you
I do think that.
yeah.
I still do think that. And
That's
but it's great to be in my position because Debbie really takes care of the baby.
Yeah,
and
that's great.
our parents, they are there for us 24/7.
Yeah, that's great.
My mom does the night shift. Debbie's mom does the day shift. So Debbie can still live her life if she wants, normally. But Debbie also takes a lot of care for the baby. So
Mhm.
here I am trying my best at work,
Yeah, that's great.
which nobody has a problem with, which is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Which I'm very lucky to have.
Okay, so
Nice.
I actually have two things.
Two more.
I mean, two more things. I
Okay.
don't think it will go
Yeah.
for too long. But okay,
Whatever, sure.
this is a personal question. But I
Personal
always-
questions.
Personal question.
Are you
for
the host now?
No,
I feel like I'm the guest. Shall we change seat?
no,
Yeah,
but I'm
sure.
this has always been on my mind because
Okay.
given that I've worked here for so short and
Has
already
it, how long has it been?
it's just been 5 months. It's just been
Just
since
The funny thing is,
September.
it's been 5 months, but we only started working together closely like
yeah, like
towards the
last
end.
month.
1 month ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 month.
Right.
But this has always been on my mind, which is just like people like you and like Ryan Higa, and I've only worked here for like 5 months, and
Yeah.
already so much, like I'm already thinking about work so much, and
yeah.
so much is really going through my mind. So it's really hard to imagine what it is like to be in your place, like thinking like I'm being
Yeah,
the
my
person
brain
that like
never
just,
stops.
Yeah, that's why.
And it's really tiring. It's a burden.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, it's a burden.
I know. I feel a bit of that burden already.
Yeah.
So
And the crazy thing is that you can never escape. It's like a, I don't know. You can never escape from
It's like a
this.
drug.
It's
It's like a drug.
It's not like a drug. It's like a jail.
No, but-
At times, it can feel like a jail.
yeah.
When everything starts cramming on you, and then you just want to escape. It feels like you're drowning. It feels like you want to just get out of the water and take a
Mhm.
breath, but you can't because everything is like pushing you down.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's a lot of times that's how I feel. But how I get through it is I just feel like, okay, if I do this, I can take a I can take a breather. So
And the end result is there for you to like.
it's worth it. It's always
Yeah,
worth it.
yeah.
It's always worth it.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
So many times I wake up on the day of shoot, and I just want to cancel it. And you know,
And we
around,
are waiting
among
for
us,
it.
no, among us, I've never done it.
Yeah.
There are people in the office who
Oh.
who have channels and who do that.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yep, yep.
But Dan would know.
Mm-hmm.
Last time when we were in a, which is why I appreciate the office environment now, because back then when we were in a home environment, I would wake up late, like later than the shoot, because
Yeah.
the shoot is in my house anyway. So there's a part of my brain that tells me that don't worry, I'll just wake up for the shoot, which is right
Yeah.
downstairs. But I still wake up late, and if I see a little bit of drizzle, or if I can find a little bit of an excuse to cancel the shoot, I do. And that's why during 2017, 2016, you would see that my mind was just all over the place. I started a dessert store. Wow.
Oh yeah, wow.
I started the In Central.
Yeah.
That's when I started Not Good Gamers.
Mhm.
That was when my mind just split when I realized that, holy shit, I'm not just one channel anymore. I spent this amount of money on this channel. I spent so much hiring these guys. We need to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I started dessert store. It was a learning experience. I would never do it
didn't
again.
go too well.
I went to eat it.
Yeah.
It's not bad though.
It was
Oh,
not
damn.
bad. No, okay.
Oh, man.
A story for another time. But all I can say is I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the people there. I think it was a great environment that I created.
Yeah.
Even a lot of the people there would tell you the same. Some of them are our talents now.
Yeah.
Amethyst.
Yeah.
Amethyst from Create. She used to be working for me. Tasha from
Oh.
Create as well. So if you ask them, they have very good memories. It's just I didn't own it fully. I had partners.
Yeah.
We had different ideas on how we wanted to handle things, and for me, I couldn't be hands-on. Can you imagine me with all of this, working at a dessert store? It's just not possible.
Oh, did they want you to work there?
No, but if they are working there 24/7 with all the staff there, clearly it's their ideology that gets passed down to the staff, right?
Yeah. True.
Like when I'm here, you guys feel it when I say something, when I have an idea or when I have a certain way of thinking, you guys have to follow it
Yeah, definitely.
because
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
here to enforce it. So that's what happened there, and things sort of crumbled,
Mm.
and that's why it failed. But back to wow, how did we get here? Back to what I was saying. 2016, there would be times where we have no videos for a month. Because of this lazy mentality, because of this, I just want to cancel
Yeah,
shit.
like
I have so
procrastination.
much in my brain,
Yeah.
I don't know where to focus. In the end, I didn't focus anywhere.
Mm.
So yeah.
Mm.
But now, the people who have been with me for so many years, they sort of know their roles as well. So I can rely on them and
Yeah.
focus on my channels and the new projects that I want to do.
Mm. That's
What was the question?
Oh, that was the question actually.
was the question? I hope I
guess
answered
I
it.
got something out of it.
I think you got more than what you want.
Oh yeah, but my last thing was my personal experience and
Your personal
people
experience.
who are
Why,
looking
why are you making it
No,
all
no, no,
about
I don't-
you?
I thought it was gonna
Why are you
spotlight.
making
There's-
everything
you want
about
the
you,
spotlight.
your personal
Yes.
experience?
Razim is here to No, but
No, I'm
no.
just kidding. I'm just
No.
kidding. Yeah.
I just thought it would
I
be-
want to talk about your internship. We
Oh, yeah.
touched on it at the start.
Yeah.
Now let's end it on your
Yes.
internship. Because
Oh, sorry.
come inside a bit more. Into the
Oh, into the frame.
Look, you are not focused, my friend.
My left. Yeah.
Yes.
This is a really weird.
Yes, it's better if you come in more. Yes.
Okay, yeah. But I would just like to talk about my internship experience here, and just like, given that this is still a new company and there,
It's not a
not-
new
it's
I
like
mean
over a
like
year.
a new company as in
new channels, maybe new company. No.
new how I say that new
Learning
new media.
Ooh,
no, new as in like
New industry.
Yeah, new industry where I'm probably the first batch of interns. Is it? Am I like no, one of the earlier
Nah.
earlier
We had-
batch
we
of
had, like,
interns.
You're not even
One
the. You're
or
not even the.
two.
I'm not even close.
You're not
come
even
on.
the third or fourth
Oh.
batch.
Fifth.
2015, I believe.
Whoa, really? Okay, yeah. But oh shit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Someone educate him on the history of Titan.
No, but I would just like to say that. Oh yeah, the reason why I just the reason why I decided to intern here is just I just wanted to do something that I really want. I knew I really like. I would
Yeah.
really like, and given that throughout my entire life, this is going like really deep, but
It's
throughout
okay.
my entire life, I've been
Yeah.
like someone who is like we've been okay with performing just there, just
Why?
just right. I don't know. It's just been like
It's just the way you
it's
grew
just
up.
yeah, it's just the expectation that's been set for me. Even my like parents are like okay with it. They're like, just pass, just pass good
Well,
enough.
that's studies, you see.
Yeah, that's
right?
studies.
It's just studies. You haven't really had life challenges outside of studies.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
for a Singaporean guy, I would say after studies, the first big challenge would be NS,
Yeah,
national service, then a job, right?
yeah.
So you haven't really made that step yet. So you came to work before NS.
Mm.
Yeah. So I think a person on studies during studies
Yeah,
is a completely different person outside, or can be.
Yeah, definitely.
I must say can be.
yeah.
So I don't think that your experience with study should ever reflect on who you are outside. I've seen amazing students, top students, full
Mhm.
marks for everything, lost when they get into the work
Yeah,
environment.
definitely.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy to see. I had a lot of friends,
Mhm.
and they just don't know what to do.
yeah.
So I don't think you should sort of associate yourself as a student to this.
Yeah,
But
I
I can see why. I can see why you say that. When I was a student, I was not only just passing, I was failing. Okay, I was failing. I managed to pass IB
yeah. Somehow.
somehow,
Somehow.
but I didn't do
Yeah,
too
that's
well.
that's how the case it was for me.
Yeah.
I failed math every single year of secondary school until my O levels. Then I passed somehow.
Okay.
It's like no, it was more of the mentality that I want. Like I was just very tired of the expectations being set for me. Like this guy, if he does just enough, it's okay. That's what's
Yeah.
expected of him. So when I came here, I decided that it was going to be a fresh start, completely because I knew no one here and no one knew me. So it could be a fresh start, and I just wanted to.
So was it a fresh start?
Yeah, it was. I just wanted to reinvent myself in a way and just like
Yeah, that's great.
portray myself as
Sometimes
a
you
hard
need
worker.
new
Yeah,
environments. to do that.
definitely, definitely. And you just need a second chance. Like not really a second chance, but just a place to start afresh. So yeah,
Yeah, especially if you're in an environment where everyone has
Yeah.
has this kind of thought about you. I mean, even though you are the one who said it for yourself, you know. But yeah,
yeah.
I agree. I agree.
But I just wanted to say like just a message to everyone
Yeah.
who is looking like just try your best.
That's the message.
Yeah, I was
Just try your
I had a
best.
message until
You had a
I said the
message. You think
I
about
forgot
your
about the
message.
message.
I'm
Yeah,
sure you
but-
can do better.
Yeah,
than that.
just try your best. That's the message that I tell myself every day. Anyways, just try your best.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just try your best.
It's true. My mom used to
Yeah.
tell me that as long as you do your best.
Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
you do your best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think we can. This has gone on for more than an hour. I think.
Yeah.
I don't really know
And
how
you?
we're gonna wrap this.
You do your best too.
Yes, I always do my best.
You just got a pay raise today, right?
Oh really?
Come on, man. You gotta tell it to the whole world.
Wow.
Oh, I can cancel it.
No, no, no.
Can untell that to the
I
whole
can
world.
cancel
on,
it.
on.
I can reverse it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Company says
Wait.
a little bit of-
To be honest. No, actually, I want to talk about something really funny.
Sure.
When, like we were just talking about what my offer would be for, because I'll be staying. I don't know if I should be talking about this.
Yeah, sure. Talk,
Yeah, that-
talk about it.
Uncensored, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you just finished your internship.
Soon. Yeah.
Oh, you're finishing
yeah,
it soon.
finishing it in 2 weeks,
And, the
I'll be staying
offer
on.
that you are referring to is when
I stay
when
on.
your internship is over, you're going to continue at the company, right?
Yeah.
It's not over. It's not over for you at Titan after your internship,
Yeah.
basically. So that's the offer you're talking about.
That's
Okay,
the
go on.
offer, but
Just say it.
I feel like I'm treading on like
Just
really
do it,
thin
do it,
wall.
just do it.
Sure.
No, I feel like
He already said the worst possible.
no, mine's not that bad. It's just I feel like I made a rookie mistake
What?
by I came in. I went in the office and you were like, so what was your offer? And I was like, yeah, let's make an offer. And I was like,
yep,
oh, okay,
had
I
this
think
before.
I think since everyone gets like, cause I'll be going to my evaluation period.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think everyone makes about 1.5K for their evaluation. So I think that it wouldn't make sense for me not to get any more or any less.
Mhm.
But the moment I said that, I was like, shit.
Why?
I feel like I could have just like say like, 1.8K is a good starting point.
You can also say 10K is a good starting point, and that's the last time we'll be seeing each other, okay?
I just felt like, I was like, shit. I was like, wait, why did I just say that? I was like, I just made like a rookie mistake in the world. So I was just thinking to everyone, Going for their first job offer, please don't do what I did.
This is where you are being greedy. Because when you walked in, I said I would. You said you'll be taking a 2-week break.
Oh yeah.
So I was about to give you the offer. But then you told me you're gonna take a 2-week break.
No, but
I'm like, okay, maybe not the most important person as of now. I can find someone for the next 2 weeks.
yeah.
No, but I asked you. What did I say?
What do you say? You said you asked me to give you an offer.
No, I asked you. How much do you want?
Oh yeah. You asked me to give you an offer.
How much do you want?
That's why. So can I say it now again? I really wish I could have said it.
You can say more. I would approve it.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense for you to because I just agreed to.
You didn't agree. You came out with that number.
Oh yeah. I think we can talk about it again.
We can talk about it again.
Yeah, we can talk about it again.
To be honest, you can ask CT.
Oh what?
Before she was inside.
Mm-hmm.
Before you came inside. It's funny that we are talking about your pay after the internship to the whole world.
What experience?
But before you went in, I was with CT.
Uh-huh.
I already came out with the offer.
Can I know
And if
the
it makes
offer?
you feel better, it was 1.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you didn't make a mistake. If you say 1.2, I would say 1.5. If you say 1.8, I would say 1.5.
All right.
Because you just finished your internship.
Yeah, definitely.
You are still learning.
Yeah.
There's so much for you to learn.
Yeah.
But even though I feel like you've learned a lot in this conversation, there's still a lot for you to learn.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
over here, we don't increase pay just at the end of the year.
Mhm.
We have monthly. Okay, I wouldn't say monthly because that's
Monthly,
too
that's
much.
ridiculous.
That's like wasting my time. Okay, like every 3 months, every few months, I'll look at it and I'll always see if you deserve more, I'll give you more. Always,
Definitely.
right?
Yes.
Can I know? Nah, just kidding. I don't know, but
No.
He doesn't want. He's gonna. If you do it in public, he's gonna make a diss track about you.
Yeah, man.
Ask him ask him after the
nah.
I was about to discuss it with you, man.
Oh really? It was funny when we came out. Like we were talking about. Razim was like, "So what do you talk to you about?" I was like, "What do you talk to you about?" And he's like, "About Team Titan, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, but what do you talk to you?" But then we were just like, I don't know why we didn't want to share it with each other. We were just like,
That's normal. That's normal. Don't be by right based on your contract.
not supposed to share.
You're not supposed.
Yeah, I
You're not
know.
supposed to share.
But now we're just sharing.
So you're not doing wrong by not talking about each other.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but now that both of us have shared it, I don't think we can sue each other. We don't
I'll
plan
see you
to
in
sue
court.
each other. Yeah. All right.
I
Let's
think
end it. We're
I think
supposed to
come-
go to IKEA. I think people are waiting for us outside. Oh, I don't think we have time to tear
I
down.
think you should wrap it. You should wrap it up.
I should
Yeah,
wrap
sure,
it up.
yeah.
Just like
How
a
do I wrap
summary.
it up?
a
How
summary.
would I wrap a podcast up now? That was a great conversation.
Mm.
I don't want to get into that radio voice where I'm too smooth. I always feel like a conversation kind of voice is nice. Just me being myself.
Yeah, but I feel like
Uh-huh.
the thing about when you come onto things like this, when you have a mic on you, you just
Yeah,
you
I
know,
right?
No, it's crazy because okay, I really appreciate that we have the mic here
yeah.
because I'm talking to the mic. Now, if you notice in our videos, right, when we use different lenses, we will have different voice. For example, if we use a 28, we will not be shouting so much because the camera is closer, and our voice talking to the camera, it will be sort of from here to you.
Mm.
So I'll have this kind of volume. Whereas if we go 50 or 85,
Just exhausted.
oh,
Can you still see us though?
Yeah.
Okay, then I think it's
Okay.
fine.
I think it's fine.
No, just like,
Wait, what?
okay, echo.
But it's connected DC though.
As I was saying,
Yeah.
anyway, the camera's on me. If we're on a 50 or 85, for example, like that camera, so there is a bigger distance, and then we'll start having that voice, right? All right, hey guys, so today this is what we're going to do: opening some fan gifts. I'm making sure that camera can hear from the distance. So
Yeah.
anyway, what I'm saying is,
Wait, I think you should explain to what the audience what is 28.
a 28 is the focal length of a camera lens. So, for example, if someone's using a shorter focal length, then they don't have to stand too close to get the full picture of myself. Obviously, I always prefer the 55. Our Otis 55, if not 40, around 40 to 50, because it's more equal to eye level. I always appreciate that. I look better. Everyone looks better. Okay. and 85 if you want beauty shots. I don't want to talk about lenses here, but basically what I'm saying is okay.
It's actually more for myself because
It's more for yourself.
I still didn't really know what.
I
didn't really know.
What?
Wait, is it? Sorry, 28 is like is lower the number. Like
It's wide.
The
It's wider.
wide. Okay.
The fact that you do not know this
And
I'll just be
is
going
the
with it.
reason why you're not 1.8.
I was just thinking.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, I always prefer speaking in this volume. And the problem with, I feel like a lot of videos is we have our presenter voice, which is okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, but it just creates this distance between the audience.
Yeah.
I don't really like that. So it's cool to do something different for once. It's nice. This is nice. We should wrap this up. We should wrap this up. All right. Cool.
I think.
I'd love to know who the audience wants on the next podcast. Which guest the audience wants to see sitting in this position.
Mm-hmm.
Dkosh? I think not yet.
Yeah, she should be like the final boss.
Final boss.
The
Boss.
final boss.
I mean, technically, he can come on like 3 or 5 times if he wants. He can come
True.
on like every episode if he wants.
True. But we were talking about it.
Let's just treat this as a conversation
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
nothing more. Right? Maybe a bit
Sounds
more.
really
right?
weird.
Let's look at all the wires. There's definitely not more, but yeah, I feel like a way to connect with the friend, with Razim,
Yeah.
with you.
It'd be funny
I
if
feel
just
like got to know you guys better.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm talking way too much than I usually am. Hitting my KPI makes me feel uncomfortable.
But
But
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
I can.
This is our first episode.
Can go ahead and wrap it up.
Let's wrap
We
it
were
up.
talking about ways to wrap it up, so where we can have like
Yeah.
Polaroids and like.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
god, we
right.
don't have a Polaroid.
Maybe
It shouldn't be
Whatever.
too hard to get one. Too,
special
but-
guest and put
I
it
do
there.
have a Polaroid. Oh, you have a Polaroid
Oh,
here?
Oh.
I have one too at home, but not here. We should probably just take a photo and then print it.
Polaroid phone.
Remember this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
I
was
think it'll
funny.
be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
The titty podcast.
All right, that's it for today's
Yeah, we're gonna just
TD
call it
show.
Titty show.
Yeah,
Show,
TD
the
show.
Team Titan show.
Team Titan show.
All right,
I just realized.
let's go to
can
IKEA. What?
We can have like ad reads in between. You know
Ad
how
reads.
you know how
All right,
podcasts. have ad
yeah.
reads?
Okay, so this video is presented to you by
Wix, Squarespace,
Wix.
Squarespace.
Oh my god. Okay. Whatever comes.
Yeah,
Whatever comes. Whatever comes.
Yeah.
Let's not focus on the brand deals or anything. Let's focus on getting a good conversation, good content. Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. Let's wrap it up.
So how do
So
we?
that's it.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, I guess.
Thank you for watching this episode.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Let us know who you want the next guest to be, and let us know who you think should be the host of the podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Let's wait for
I
the
feel
cut.
like it's like Instagram Live where like you press end already, and then it still asks you to share or do you want
Are you
to
sure?
end it?
We're just waiting for it to end.
Then you have that weird face where you're just like waiting for it. And then just go ahead to end it.
And
End it.
Yeah, 1.5 hours.
Nice.
Whoa, nice.